afternoon. Would we all please stand and join Dana Weber in singing our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
Something else.
Faculty, students, parents and relatives, distinguished guests, and friends of the university. I am delighted to welcome you to the 163rd Commencement of the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. This year is the 134th anniversary of the founding of the first normal school in the state of Wisconsin. That was the birth of what has become today the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. During these 134 years, over 40,000 students have received degrees from this outstanding university. This afternoon, over 300 more degrees will be confirmed. Commencement is a celebration of accomplishment, of success. It is a time for students, faculty, family, and friends to remember, to reflect, and to anticipate the future for these candidates as they accept their degrees, their new roles, and to remember the university and begin a new phase of their life. The graduating senior chosen today to deliver the valedictory address is Mr. Daniel Moratz. He is completing a Bachelor of Science degree, summa cum laude, with a 3.97 GPA in the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science. His majors are industrial engineering and mathematics. At UWP, Daniel has been a very active student, highlighted by his service as president of the Institute of Industrial Engineering. He has been a member of a number of honorary societies, including Phi Kappa Phi, Tau Beta Pi, and Alpha Pi Mu. He is an accomplished musician and has served as a tour guide for the campus for prospective students and their parents. Mr. Daniel Moratz.
Parents, faculty, family, and friends, welcome to UW-Platteville's final graduation ceremony of this millennium. I am deeply honored to be given the privilege of speaking here today. Fellow classmates, how long have you waited to sit in those chairs and wear those gowns? Almost 6 years? Longer? Don't worry, a lot of people go to school that long. They're called doctors. But no matter how long we've been here, we've been given many great opportunities to earn a good education, to land a good job, to learn more about ourselves and the world around us, and to build new friendships and relationships. We've been able to participate in sports teams, music groups, politics, and professional societies. In fact, all of us can probably say that we'll take something with us when we leave here. Sometimes, however, we forget about what we can give back. Graduation, in conjunction with the holiday and New Year's, are a perfect time to reflect on these thoughts. Many of us have had tutors or mentors to help us through difficult situations. As we move away from UWP, perhaps we could look for opportunities to mentor a young person within the community, tutor a struggling student, or become a big brother or sister. If you enjoy athletics, consider coaching a little league or soccer team. If you prefer the company of adults, try volunteering in a nursing home or at Family Advocates. We also have the opportunity to give back to UWP. We can volunteer to serve on the Industrial Advisory Board, become an alumni representative on a search and screen committee, join the alumni board, or even encourage our supervisors to recruit interns or co-op students from here, regardless of your degree. No matter what the endeavor, the rewards of your service will far outweigh the time and effort invested. We'll be able to meet new people, build new friendships, and learn new skills. On behalf of the final class of 1999, I'd like to thank the many people who have enriched our lives, contributed to our memories, and helped us develop into who we are today and what we will become tomorrow. Finally, I'd like to thank my fellow classmates for the opportunity to represent you here today. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Dan. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Dean Amhouse, our principal speaker for today and the recipient of a 1993 award for Outstanding Recent Alum. Mr. Amhouse is a Cudahy, Wisconsin native and completed a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration here in 1980. Mr. Amhouse worked for 8 years in Washington, D.C. in government relations, event promotion, and fundraising. He is a past executive director of the Wisconsin Art Board. He served the state very ably between 1996 and 1998 as chief executive of the Wisconsin Sesquicentennial Commission and Celebration. Currently, Mr. Amhouse is president of Forward Wisconsin, the state's business attraction organization. Mr. Amhouse.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, faculty, parents, friends, and of course, you the students, or shall I say, graduates. Chancellor Markey, thank you very much for inviting me to address this graduating class. It is an honor for me to be here today. I have a lot of fond memories of Platteville. For some reason, as I was preparing my remarks, I remembered this recurring nightmare that I had for years after completing graduate school. It was on par with that running and never going anywhere dream. I would ever so often wake up clearly believing that I did not graduate, as a mistake had been made, and I actually had to complete one more class. Chancellor, assure me this is not a dream. And I'm not going to, that you're not going to inform me that I'm missing that one calculus class that I have to make up, because forget it. I'm having enough trouble with my sixth graders math class right now, so I'm not going to come back. It doesn't seem that long ago when I was sitting out there and I was listening to the speaker. I cannot recall his name, but I remember that he was a Platteville graduate, and he had gone on to become a world-renowned photographer for the National Geographic. Of course, I have no recollection what he spoke about, but I do remember thinking about the fact that a person of this distinction had actually gone to little UWP. The unspoken important message that was left with me was that it didn't matter whether you went to a small university. You didn't need to go to some big school on the East Coast to be a success. What you needed to do was to work hard and always strive to do better. Over time, I have also learned an important lesson in life: to never burn a bridge, because you never know when you might have to cross it. Some will say that I have had a successful career as well since I left Platteville. I will leave that opinion to others. I can say that I have been given some great opportunities to know and work with some fascinating people, some famous and many not so famous. When I was sitting out there 20 years ago, this coming spring, I had no idea that I would work in Washington, D.C., or run something called a sesquicentennial, much less be able to pronounce it or spell it. There was no courses back then on how to run 150th anniversary parties. I have been very, very fortunate that those unique opportunities presented themselves. There were many times they seemed very risky and extremely frightening, but when I look back, I have no regrets. Those opportunities led me in new directions that I would have never imagined when I was 21 years old, graduating from Platteville. As you head out of here, you will be presented with your own opportunities. Search your heart on what you want to do. And if it feels right in your gut, grab it and take it for the ride. You will find some remarkable experiences that will change your life forever. As the saying goes, the best fruit is at the end of the branch. Don't be afraid of climbing out and grabbing it. Speaking about 20 years ago, I have thought about how quickly the time has flown by. I remember my grandmother telling me when I was young that the years go by faster as you get older. Well, it is true. In fact, 20 years ago, most of you graduates were in diapers. Now that's an interesting picture to think about this afternoon. I'm sure that the parents here today can remember that time with both fond memories and thankfulness that those days and nights have ended. A lot has changed for me over those 20 years, but no more so than for you. Think a moment what you have accomplished in the last 20 years. You've learned how to get out of those diapers. You have learned to talk, walk, ride a bicycle, drive a car. You have learned that 1 + 1 = 2, and some of you, especially you engineers, have actually figured out that calculus stuff. You have learned to read and write your name. You have gone through many life experiences, discovering friends, going on that first date. When you were 4 years old, you had that notion that people who graduated from college were really old. As you graduate today, you are closing another important chapter in those life experiences. You may think that because you are graduating, that you have completed your education. Your true education is just beginning. You are about to leave these ivory towers and learn the lessons of life. And speaking from experience, you will learn a lot. Be open-minded and act like a sponge, soaking it all in, because you can learn so much that will make your life rewarding. While you have accomplished quite a bit over 20 years, the majority of that time, your life has been directed by other people who have told you to do this and to do that. Now it is up to you. The question is, what are you going to do the next 20, 40, 60 years? What will you do for yourself, and what will you do for others? As I stated earlier, work hard, strive to do better, don't burn bridges that you may cross, and by all means be willing to take those calculated risks. Discover that wonderful fruit at the end of the tree and enjoy life. We've all heard the famous saying to take the path less traveled. It is true. You will be amazed what you will discover about people and about yourself. Frankly, live on the edge of your seat on that rocket and ride the road of life. I'd like to end my comments today by reading the words by someone who is considered one of today's great philosophers, and whose comments seem to be fitting at this moment. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others, and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. May you grow to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and see the lights around you. May you always be courageous, stand upright, and be strong. And may you stay forever young. Some of you parents may recognize that these words were by singer and songwriter Bob Dylan. Speaking for all of us here today, those words are true no matter what your age. Thank you for inviting me to be with you today.
Thank you, Dean. It is my pleasure to introduce the 1999 recipient of the Underkoffler Excellence in Teaching Award, Dr. Michael Compton. Michael, will you please stand? Wisconsin Power and Light Company established this award in recognition of the value the company and its retired president, James R. Underkoffler, placed on the excellence in teaching. Dr. Compton is an assistant professor in horticulture and plant biotechnology in our School of Agriculture. Thank you, Dr. Compton, for our opportunity to recognize you as an outstanding member of our faculty. Thank you. Each year, our faculty and the Alumni Association recognize alumni who have brought honor to this university. Since our alumni include winners of the Nobel and Pulitzer Prizes, members of the U.S. Congress, Wisconsin legislature, and presidents of major corporations, the choices are never easy. Today, we honor 3 of our recent outstanding alumni as models for this year's graduating class, and in recognition of the achievements and contributions made by all of the men and women who have received an education at the university. I will introduce today's honorees. Each will stand as I do so, and I ask that you hold your applause until all are introduced. Biographies of the honorees are in your commencement program. Ms. Lisa Clausen graduated in 1987 with a degree in industrial engineering. Ms. Clausen is a certified quality engineer and a certified quality auditor. She is a supervisor of quality assurance at one of Snap-on Incorporated manufacturing facilities, and we're extremely proud of Lisa. Mr. Kevin McMullen is a 1986 graduate in civil engineering. He is recognized for his leadership in improving Wisconsin's highways through his position as president of the Wisconsin Concrete Pavement Association. Thank you, Kevin. Mr. Jim Schneller, Jr. is a 1986 graduate in computer science. He is president and general manager of Vista, a software engineering services firm located here in Platteville. Thank you, Jim. The accomplishments of these recent alums have brought honor to all of us, and I hope they're an inspiration to each one of our graduates today. I would also like to take a moment and introduce a friend of this university who has been with us this semester, Dr. Young. Dr. Young is professor and dean of English studies at Tianjin Foreign Studies University in Tianjin, China. Dr. Young. Dr. Young has been with us this semester as a visiting professor, and we're really pleased and thankful that he's been with us. Mr. Denny Pratt of the University of Platteville Alumni Association will now announce the awards of alumni life membership. Mr. Pratt.
Thank you, Chancellor Markey. Graduates, on behalf of the University of Wisconsin-Platteville Alumni Association, it is indeed my pleasure to congratulate you and your family on your graduation today. It is our hope that you will continue your involvement in UW-Platteville as a member of the Alumni Association. I know that many of you have already joined the association. I hope that you will participate in the many activities that we sponsor and that you will return to campus often. Also, I ask that you show your pride in the degree that you receive here today in 3 ways. First, hang your diploma in your place of work. Second, display UWP memorabilia in the prominent place in your home. And finally, place a UWP Platteville window sticker or decal on your vehicle, or purchase a Pioneer license plate. At each commencement, the Alumni Association recognizes several graduates for their outstanding academic, campus, personnel, and professional achievements by awarding them honorary lifetime memberships in the association. This fall, we have selected 4 individuals as recipients. I will introduce them alphabetically. I ask that you hold your applause until they all have been introduced. I ask that the recipients please stand and remain standing until all are introduced. Patricia Hampton. She comes from Glen Haven, Wisconsin. Today, will receive a degree in agricultural education. Amy Tranel Rekob from Cuba City, Wisconsin, will receive a degree in education in speech and language communications. Carrie Wells of Waterloo, Wisconsin, will receive a degree in biology. And Therese Waddell of Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, will receive a degree in civil engineering. Congratulations to each one of you. Thank you.
We're extremely proud of all of our graduates and will shortly recognize each one of them. However, I would like to give special recognition to a group who have distinguished themselves throughout their academic careers. The undergraduate students graduating with academic honors are designated with asterisks in the commencement program and are wearing gold honor stoles. Will those individuals who have achieved the highest honors and are graduating summa cum laude please rise and remain standing? These individuals have earned cumulative grade point averages between a 3.75 and a perfect 4.0. As you remain standing, I would like another group to please rise. Will those students who have achieved honors and are graduating magna cum laude please rise and remain standing? These students have earned cumulative grade point averages between 3.5 and 3.74. Now would all the individuals who are about to receive bachelor's and master's degrees please stand. Mr. Chancellor, as Provost, I certify that the candidates standing before you have completed the curricula prescribed by the university faculty for the degrees of Master of Science, Master of Science in Education, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Science, and are entitled to receive their degrees from the University of Wisconsin-Platteville. I therefore recommend that these candidates be granted the appropriate diploma for the curricula completed.
Upon this certification by the Provost that you have completed the requirements established by the university faculty for the various degrees, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin system, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree which you have earned, together with all of the rights and privileges attending thereto. Congratulations. Please be seated. Will the deans now present the degree recipients?
Will the recipients of the degree Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science from the College of Business, Industry, Life Science, and Agriculture, please stand. Mr. Chancellor, as Dean of the College of Business, Industry, Life Science, and Agriculture, and representing the college faculty, I present to you the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science from the College of Business, Industry, Life Science, and Agriculture. Will the recipients please come forward?
Michael John Connolly. Janina Marie Ahlstrom. Michael Thomas Aird. Jeffrey Thomas Ashworth. Joseph L. Backus. Jody Mae Bennett. Amy Ruth Berkey. Robert Joseph Davis II. Devin Marie Detloff. Justin James Donahoe. Carrie Marie Dresens. J. Patrick Dwyer. John Richard Ellingsberg. Mary C. Fisher. Michael L. Folgate. Justin Daniel Fultz. Martha Rebecca Fox. Andrew John Friedman. Michael Raymond Frederick. Sarah Jean Blaza. Elizabeth Mary Gordon. Gregory James Gorsline. Patricia Lee Greminger. Edward John Gromes. Jason L. Grundall. James Douglas Hajek. Julia Lynn Alvenslaven. Brandon Lee Halverson. Patricia Ann Hampton. Matthew John Hinderman. Amanda S. Hafus. Matthew Joseph Hoekstra. James Ralph Olwerda. Teresa A. Hoffman. Nicholas J. Holman. Bridget Orbiton. Dennis Carl Jansen. Tobias M. Jones. Lisa Nicole Caston. Tricia Lee Kais Reiner. Chad Roy Kepi. Jason Michael Kenny. Derek Michael Kovic. Jeffrey Scott Koyenga. Justin Cade Knauer. Lori Ann Lambert. August Edward Lang. Lori L. Latham. Ronald Joseph Lecker. Dawn Marie Leader. Jeremy A. Leifker. Rebecca Jill Lyon. Stacy Lynn Mast. Clinton Carter Mead. Dana Lee Mead. Wendy Sue Myers. Michael Casey Mullaney. Julie Ann Muscus. Henry Vincent Musto. Corey Lynn Nettie. Craig Dennis Neuser. Todd Joseph Nichols. Sarah Christine Nodorf. Crystal Joy Olson. Christopher John Parr. Lori Ann Paskey. Kelly Jeanette Penzinger. Cammie Joel Perkins. Joy Lynn Pieper. Matthew Ralph Andrew People. Janelle Pogadzinski. Megan Jo Prochnow. Bradley Richard Ramlow. Rebecca Ann Reschel. Jared M. Ryder. Sharon E. Rutassel. Julia Bridget Riley. Angela Lynn Riggle. Joseph Robert Raish. Michelle Lynn Ruge. David A. Rukamp. Scott Edward Santee. Christopher John Schreiner. Stephanie Geraldine Schrader. Aaron David Schulz. Andy Todd Schuth. Laura Jean Setterstrom. Nathan S. Shane. Francis Stadler III. Stephen John Surgis. Mark R. Tambornino. Lynn E. Timmerman. Joshua Jesse Troxel. Jesse J. Udovic. Kevin R. Udick. Carrie Ann Vida. Jessica Lee Bose. Jeffrey William Watson. John Jason Weaver. Robin J. Weiss. Carrie Ann Wells. Troy Michael Westbrook. Brent Dennis Whiteside. James Eric Weimer. Erica Ann Winkler. Aaron Michael Wonderland. Derek Douglas Zollner.
Graduates, congratulations. Come back and visit us often. You may be seated.
Will the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Science from the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science please stand? Mr. Chancellor, as Dean of the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science, and representing the college faculty, I present to you the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Science from the College of Engineering, Mathematics, and Science. Will the recipients please come forward?
Daniel Richard Moratz. Ryan Michael Carls. Nathan Henry Byer. Chad F. Barclay. Gregory David Barman. Matthew David Barry. Jeremiah Robert Bauer. Greg W. Beal. Keith Robert Bornbach. Daniel Todd Butson. Mark David Collins. Christopher J. Courtney. Carlos A. Crespo Simon. Todd M. Dahlbeck. Matt James Doda. Julie K. Drescher. Lance R. Dizak. Brian Allen Edwards. Peter Andrew Engstrom. Jason John Ferry. Marcus A. Fink. Dean William Fox. Kimberly Sue Fox. Scott Philip Friedel. Adam John Gross. Scott David Hanson. Joel Lee Haney. Sandra Heath. Jason Allen Hainonen. John Scott Heller, Jr. Christopher David Hitch. Louisa Grace Holland. Russell Roland Jerome. Brian Michael Carasty. Christian Daniel Kester. Jeremy Michael Kleppy. Timothy Clarence Krieger. Bradley John Kuehl. Brent Douglas Ledbury. Brandon John Lease. Matthew Jason Little. Patrick Scott McCann. Chad Ryan Miller. Julie M. Mlisek. Maria Therese Mum. Brian David Murphy. Justin Kelly Musser. Jessica M. Nowak. Troy William O'Brien. David Jacob Osterberg. Amy M. Posh Brooks. Kurt T. Peters. Mark Ryan Peterson. Brian K. Bogodzinski. Chena Dora Powells. Brandon Robert Price. Robert J. Plantico. David Kenneth Rentmeester. Matthew E. Reynolds. Gerard R. Sampedro. Paul S. Schaefer. Robert K. Schick. Brent Robert Steffenhagen. Jason N. Strite. Jonathan William Tenhaken. Kristen Ann Total. Julie Ann Waldbauer. Andrew Joseph Widener. Therese Helen Wydell. Ryan William Wilkinson. Todd Jason Williams. Jason Daniel Zychek. Joel David Zick. William John Zwig.
Congratulations to the new graduates and best wishes to the future. Please be seated.
Will the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science from the College of Liberal Arts and Education please stand? Mr. Chancellor, as Interim Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Education and representing the college faculty, I present to you the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science from the College of Liberal Arts and Education. Will the recipients please come forward?
Jamie Sue Ackerman. Christy Louise Austin. Daniel Patrick Balliette. Chad Scott Boutnick. Russell Allen Bausch. Drew Howard Biodrowski. Jeffrey Andrew Brown. Scott Michael Brown. Jessica Lynn Burnham. Robert Allen Calwertz. Jody Marie Kortz. Randy Alvin Dish. Lori Lucretia Durley. Eric Michael Engel. Joel Christopher French. Leah R. Gordon. Ronald Michael Gratz. Maria Teresa Guerrero. Pamela Ann Hartson. Jennifer Ann Hartzum. Carrie Beth Heil. Mandy Jo Held. Jamie Leah Hokhausen.
Just tell me.
Jennifer Lee Eilenfeld. Sarah A. Jensen. Amy Johnson. Joseph Daniel Kaiser. Brian John Kammerer. Heidi Janelle Ladwig. Joseph E. Lefebvre. Deborah Ann Lundquist. Jennifer Marie Manders. Shannon Leah Martini. Sonia Malinsky. Patrick Wade Meyer. Colleen Marie Mickelson. Shane Gregory Miller. Jennifer Ann Mulchaney. Jean Marie Muldering. April Joy Munson. Matthew Joseph Knoll. Patrick Nicholas Nagovin. Aaron G. Olson. Ellie J. Olson. Eric Andrew Olson. Nicole Lynn Ottens. Erica J. Patton Clark. Laura Jean Hawley. Terrence James Pitson. Ryan Patrick Radu. Amy Teresa Reckham. Kenneth Robert Rice. Heather Hilda Rowan. Jeremy James Shupp. Jacqueline K. Schultz. Regan Nicole Stoltenow. Janae Sefrud. Catherine Lynn Selmeyer. Angela Dawn Slazak. Terry Lynn Smith. Amy Lynn Sonsela. Rebecca J. Timmerman. Darcy Nicole Vandermeid. Naomi Marie Vosby. Dana Renee Weber. Jason Joseph Williams. Teresa Mary Woodworth. Lisa Marie Wright. Michael David Zillish.
On behalf of the faculty, I congratulate you and offer and extend to you our best wishes. Please be seated.
Will the recipients of the master's degrees please stand? Mr. Chancellor, as Dean of the School of Graduate Studies and representing the graduate faculty, I present to you the recipients of the degrees of Master of Science and of Master of Science in Education from the School of Graduate Studies. Will the recipients please come forward?
Willie R. Days. Kendall A. Odekirk. Daniel L. Pulvermacher. Doris A. Pulvermacher. Jennifer Louise Stoddard. Brandon Paul Toll. Geraldine P. Yakes.
The faculty of the School of Graduate Studies congratulates all of the graduates. Please be seated.
This ceremony would not have been possible without the time and effort and generously given by a number of groups and individuals. The members of the commencement committee are listed in your program. Carol Sands, a distinguished member of our faculty, is commencement marshal. The names of the graduates were read by Ed Deneen, our registrar. The university student ambassadors distributed programs and organized seating for audience members. Lead singer Dana Weber, conductor Barry Ellis, and the symphony band deserve our appreciation for the music accompanying today's ceremony. Will the committee members, Mr. Deneen, Professors Sands and Ellis, Ms. Weber, and the members of the symphony band please stand and be recognized. As we say farewell to our graduates, I want to give them an opportunity to recognize those who have guided them through their college life with gentle prodding and friendly assistance. the faculty and staff of this university, a quality group. Graduates. Today, we especially recognize the dedicated and exemplary service of 5 of our colleagues who plan to retire from the faculty and their administrative responsibilities before school reconvenes in January. Will each who is present please rise when I read their names? Earl McCullough, John Jack O'Neill, Carol Sands, Phil Sands, Charles Schilling. Thank you for your many years of service to this university. As each of our students know, others have provided not only encouragement, moral support, and financial assistance, but care and love as well. Will the parents, grandparents, husbands, wife, children, and grandchildren of the graduate please stand and be recognized by all of us? Please turn to page 8 of your commencement program and stand and join Dana Weber in singing our alma mater.
Alma mater, grand and glorious, we shall ever be victorious. Loyal are we to dear Platteville, pioneers will be. We shall win her honor. Praise be ever on her. Onward, upward to the fore, none shall falter evermore. Alma mater, grand and glorious, run by loyalty.
Didn't screw up on it.
The commencement ceremony has been videotaped and will be televised tonight at 7 p.m. on Campus TV 5. Please remain seated until the faculty have left the gymnasium. The graduates will remain to greet their parents, relatives, and friends in the gymnasium.